Welcome back, everybody. It's now time for us to jump straight into the sequel, Final Fantasy X-2. I'm going to be playing with my good friend Sam, who you may know from Vagrant Story.
Oh, hello. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting for me. Never played this game before.
Yeah. Sounds a bit vain, but together we did watch through the FF10 LP, which is it's always nice to watch my content with someone else. It's weird watching it by myself.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, let's just say that, and now I'm really looking forward to 10-2.
Mm-hmm.
Will be interesting. And there we go, it's Rico already.
Yep.
Yes.
Riku, you seem to have forgotten your clothing.
Well, now they're 18.
Oh god, yeah, good point.
Right, so...
Gonna go all in with that.
Well, this is interesting, intro. Bit more vibrant from...
Yeah, the depressing bullshit from the first game compared to this. This game is...
This is straight in with, like, rock concert, man.
This
Shit.
game is fucking fabulous. That's all I can describe it as. It is
it's Yuna!
Yes, it is the biggest tonal shift, and I love it.
Yuna's now a celebrity.
Oh, more than that, yo.
She's a singer.
She's a motherfucking rock star. And this song is genuinely great. I love this song.
It's quite very catchy, actually. It is very catchy.
It's quite lucky I haven't got the headphones on right now, or I would be singing this.
Oh, there you go. Our sages there, guys. You know, David's voice and singing isn't the best of things. Trust me, I should know.
Everything's so different that it brings me to my knees. Fuck this guy, get down.
Damn, Rico's now badass.
I can do 99,999 damage, motherfucker, get down. Actually, I will say that they have a kind of de-leveled you back to level 1 to make the game, you know,
fair.
to stop it being an absolute curb stomp, but there you go. But it does work out with the game's new battle system, which... I'm going to go out of my way and say this before we actually see a battle. This is my favourite battle system in all of Final Fantasy. Loads of people hate this game and I cannot understand why, because the combat is fantastic.
Well, you said it's like Chrono Trigger.
Yes, no one makes this point, but the fact that the combat is fluid, it's dependent on where your characters are standing and the timing in which you attack all comes into play. So if you could compare it more to any other battle system, it wouldn't be like any other Final Fantasy. It'd be like Chrono Trigger with Final Fantasy V's job system built into it.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it is a great combo. It works super well. And the game is really fun to play.
Alright, so we've got a new girl in this one now.
Yes, we got Pain, who is like
just a name in general. Just...
She's basically She-Auron.
She-Auron.
She is Girl Auron. This is Auron as a girl, and she's great. Like, she's, I kind of joke in this that Yuna's a bit Shadow the Hedgehog, what with packing heat in this game, but Pain is actually like Shadow the Hedgehog, character-wise. Like, that is her character. Now, let's go.
Alright. What? Why are they fighting Yuna?
That's a good question. You will find out the answer.
And she's dancing and fighting at the same time.
Yep. This is party fighting. Well, you know, she's
it's a dance-off.
she's a songstress class right now, which is kind of like a bard. It's like a D&D bard, so you can afflict enemies with status effects and buff your teammates. And you can tell by her voice that's not Yuna. That's clearly not Yuna.
No, definitely not.
There's something up. Alright, let's have a little look at this super fluid combat. My computer can barely play this without fucking chug-a-lugging. It struggles, but god damn, it's just so much more fluid. Yeah. Like, if you time your attacks perfectly and you get chains, you can combo your attacks, do extra damage, and that really, really helps as you get later in the game. So there we go, we've got a Thief class for Riku, Pain is a Warrior class. Naturally, these classes can be changed on the fly as the game goes on. In battle and out of battle. And kind of like with Final Fantasy V, the more you use a class, the more abilities it learns, so they actually get better at being whatever they may be right now.
Okay.
Anyways, we've done our stealing, so let's take down Evil Yuna. I'm kind of surprised that the people in the stands don't give much of a shit about what's
They're
happening.
just doing cheering, like, yeah!
I think they think they probably think it's part of the show. They think it's like a staged fight. And they're like, oh my god, no! Right down to them like her yelling about an encore and everyone cheering. Like they think this is staged.
And
anyways,
just disappears.
Yeah, and they're like, where did she go? Is the show over? Can I get my money back? What?
I want a refund.
Alright, so this part of the game is running through Luca and taking down these goons who I don't quite get their angle. They kind of act like monkeys. That's their whole gimmick. They talk, act, and fight like monkeys.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's kind of weird, actually.
Oh, I kind of had a brain fart there, excuse me. But that does lead us to another battle. Thankfully, like I said, this game's all about timing. Some of you, if you attack, for the most part, your character will instantaneously jump forward and attack. If you use a special move or an item, there's a slight charging time. You can use that to your advantage. So if you time things properly, kind of like I did there, you can get one character to jump in, do what they got to do, like steal or attack or whatever, and then immediately combo with, you know,
a grenade or something.
A grenade that, yeah, just floors the whole enemy team.
Ah, fair enough.
One thing that is annoying is when you do set a character to steal, and then before the characters jump forward and done their stealing animation, you've accidentally hit attack with another character and killed the thing that you're trying to steal from. That's a problem that has been apparent since the first Final Fantasy game of if you set all your characters to target one enemy and the enemy goes down in the first hit, everyone else is going to swipe at nothing. That does happen in this.
Oh, no.
You have to be careful with that. It makes sense given the nature of the combat, but that is a genuine concern in this game.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Alternatively, the combat system can also be used to advantage in that when an enemy is attacking, not that's to say you're doing a normal attack, not a special attack, they're doing so in real time. So if you run up to them with, say, a thief or a gunner, and then just start peppering them, they never finish their attack animation. So you can just leave them stun-locked. You can actually stun-lock enemies in this, and
wow,
it is the most satisfying goddamn thing to do. The worst thing when it happens to you, but the best thing when you're doing it to enemies.
Yeah, you're right. Get away with doing that with bosses.
Now here's a fun little Moogle friend. Thank you, Moogle friend. You have to interact with that Moogle to get 100% completion.
Are you for real?
This game is very particular about how you play it to get a perfect ending, so I might just kind of play through the game trying my best to 100% it. If I balls anything up, I will be showing off the New Game Plus in this LP anyway, so you know, nothing to worry about too much on that front. By throwing grenade, I like the Riku that was getting ready for an attack, couldn't pull it off, so she just did a pose. Like, yeah, I meant to do that. That was meant to happen. Also, Pain learning to shield herself with a grenade.
Hey, you run too fast!
You're too slow, little girl.
Oh, you're too slow. He's very posh.
Hello, it's me, not Alan Rickman.
Show's over!
Youch. This way.
How's this for an intro? You know what? I can't summon hell beasts anymore, but I have fucking guns. You can't beat guns. What up? This game is just Final Fantasy Charlie's Angels, and I love it. It is literally right down to them going on missions and hunting for treasure. They're like, this is Charlie's Angels, and I love it. So, Gunners, they have a technique that is actually based on the attacking system from Final Fantasy VIII, where you use trigger happy, you then have to tap the right bumper, or the R1 button. The faster you do it, the more they attack. So, here's a fun thing. If you end up getting this game's equivalent of Trio of 9,999, and you've got a quick trigger finger...
Holy fuck.
There's a little hint at how broken you can get in this game. But the game does account for that sort of thing, so you know. It's got quite a steep difficulty curve.
Yeah, we all truly think it's terrible.
It is, yes, that is a genuine concern of mine, so I may not be using the gunner that much, unless I have to.
It cannot be!
This cannot... Wow, he's very posh. Even when he's died, he's very posh.
I remember our friend Phil absolutely loved that delivery. He would quote that all the bloody time.
Cannot be!
So there goes those chumps.
Oh, they were easy.
They were.
That's quite enough sniveling, boys.
Oh, second Yuna.
Evil Yuna.
Persistent, aren't you? My grid.
So here's the weird thing. In Final Fantasy X, I always assumed that the sphere grid was a metaphorical thing. It's not a real tangible item. But in this game's version of it, the garment grid, is actually an item, and she just threw it at us. So I guess in the name of good sportsmanship, she's given us the ability to fuck her up royally.
Okay.
So in this game, you level up like a normal RPG. You get experience, you get AP, you level up. You also level up your jobs the more you use them. But this game's real customization factor comes in the form of your garment grid. So during battles, you can just change your job. I have it set so once you've seen the animation once, it won't play it again. It saves you the tedium, but yeah, you can just Sailor Moon your way through these fights now. So Yuna is now a bard, and because this is a tutorial, you have to use her as such. But you do get the choice now, if you want to change Riku and Pain's jobs as well. And like I say, you have the 4 jobs right now. Thief, Warrior, Gunner, and Songstress.
Can anyone be any job?
Yes. That's the coolest thing. You can just make all your characters a warrior if you wanted to, and absolutely devastate your opponents in seconds. Or you can make them all thieves and mug everything you see in sight.
Rob everyone's pocket money.
Exactly, yes. Like this battle, it's just 3 ladies beating up on this barely clothed villainess. I love it. She's fighting with a goddamn fan. Like, that was just overkill.
Get back here!
Riku.
Oh no, I have the dance fever. Please kill me!
Ah, there you go. There's Yuna.
One cool little detail is when you first see the imposter Yuna, a question mark appears on the screen above her name. That's to indicate that she's not actually the real one, which is a cool little Easter egg. Anyway, see you in part 2 where we can learn more about our new lives.